Good morning, guys. Today was a park-free day for us, and the girls decided they wanted to go to the Florida Mall and shop. Not something I was particularly excited to do, so those two have gone off on their own, just leaving me to kind of bum about the resort. I figured it was a good time to do a little resort tour, just have a bit of a walk around, show you some of the cool stuff that they have here at the Riviera. So let's go and check it all out. So the Riviera is the smallest, I believe, of the deluxe resorts. Opened in 2019, and up until the opening of the island tower over at the Polynesian was the newest DVC. I guess it's still the newest complete resort, being as the Polynesian island towers are added onto the side of the Poly. And yeah, something like 300 rooms here, all enclosed in a single building, so it's not spread out. You know, you can access everything internally if it's raining, and it's all styled on the European Riviera, based on Walt's trips with his family over to Italy and the south of France, more of which you will see in a bit. So as we walk up from the car park here, we come up to the main entrance. You can get valet parking outside. It's also a very good spot to drop off your family if you're in a hire car or your own car and it's teeming it down with rain like it was for us the other night. One of the first things that sort of strikes me here are these beautiful fountains that are either side of the main walkway. Again, just real classy, super duper classy Fred Blassie, and just really sets the tone straight away. It's gorgeous out here. You've got all these really pretty front lawns and everything. Hey man, how's it going? I will quickly take you down here before we head inside. So this is the covered walkway that leads out from the front lobby, and if you are heading to either Animal Kingdom or Magic Kingdom, or in the event of there being lightning in the area and the Skyliner is down any of the parks, this will lead you to your bus transportation. And yeah, it's a nice short walk down here to where you can catch a bus into any of the parks or to the springs. From Disney Springs you can get to the water parks, and to any of the other resorts that you can't access through going through the main transportation direct into the theme park. So if you want to do some resort hopping to some of the more out the way resorts, this is the route you would need to come. But it's really, really convenient, and for the most part you'll stay pretty dry in all weathers. I haven't actually taken any of the buses yet. We've hired a car this time because we're here for 3 weeks, and I know the girls are wanting to see a little bit more of Orlando. You could frankly drop me off at the gates of Magic Kingdom and then pick me up 2 weeks later and I'd be happy, but those guys want to explore a little bit, shop a little bit. I think we might go and check out Celebration at some point, which is a town near Disney World. I'll elaborate on that a little bit more if we actually go and do it, but that's kind of a cool thing that we've hopefully got planned. So down here is the bus stop. So as you can see, you just go to the stop and they've got big screens telling you what's coming and when. Yeah. Anyway, so we're surrounded by very pretty little lakes and things. Jaunty Riviera music is being pumped in all over the place. Now, it might seem a little strange that we would fly over 9 hours to come to Florida and want to stay in a resort that is modelled after somewhere that's about a 90-minute flight away from where we live, but we looked at a few places before buying DVC, and just the general tone of it, the fact that it was so new and really spacious. The rooms are really big, as you'll have seen on the earlier vlog where I did the room tour. Like, we're staying in not the smallest. There's a room called the Tower, which only has a fold-up bed in it, but other than that, the deluxe studio is the smallest room they have here. And it's perfect. Like, you know, you can go for the one bed if you want just that little bit of extra space, but then there's only 3 of us. We're out and about quite a bit. It's been really, really good. Loved it so far, especially the view. It's been so nice to watch fireworks from our balcony. So as we come to the end of the covered walkway over here, you've got the other fountain on the other side. And then we'll come through here. Another really nice, thoughtful thing they do if it is raining is they will bring like a trolley full of towels out into this part of the lobby, so you can dry yourself off when you get in if you've been caught in the rain. This is the central lobby that we're walking into now. Hi, thank you. So this is the main lobby. It's Saturday afternoon, so it's quite busy with people checking in and checking out and generally chilling out. I don't know, waiting for rooms to be ready and that sort of thing. Not the biggest lobby, but again, when you've got a small, entirely contained resort, you don't need it, I don't think, and it's really, really lovely. Like the lighting above it's really nice, all of the different sofas and everything. It's a really cozy space to hang out. Straight off the lobby you've got La Boutique, which is the resort shop. I'll take a quick look in here. So some really nice resort exclusive stuff here. Again, typically modelled after more Southern European fashion. So we're getting a lot of nautical beachfront type stuff. But yeah, you've got some really nice mugs, beach towels, luggage sets, which we did look at, but then we're just like, oh boy, because the Disney prices ain't cheap. I do quite like this Skyliner shirt. I've ummed and ahed about this a couple of times, so I might pick that up. Maybe. How much are you? You are? Don't know. I'm gonna guess around 35. They've got like watches, they've got hats, golf gear, running gear, if you're so inclined. Some nice Spirit jerseys, ears, Loungefly, of course. They've currently got the Halloween stuff out at the moment as well. I really love how Mickey looks this year. His little orange wizard's robe. Candy, snacks, ears, Pandora. Victoria's already done quite a lot of damage with Pandora, so glad that that's here. Over here they've got just, you know, some light bite snacks, things that you can take up to your room. They've got bread, peanut butter pop tarts, like breakfasty type things, because in every room you'll get like a toaster and a microwave, and then if you're in one of the 1, 2 or 3 beds you get your full kitchen. So they've also got frozen pizza and microwave meals, Mickey bars obviously, tubs of ice cream. We do have a small freezer in our fridge. You wouldn't get a lot in it, but again, like, you know, if you wanted to pick up some of this stuff to just tide you over for a day or two before you can go out and do a big grocery run, then that's really, really helpful. They've also got a little section here full of all your potential, oh, I forgot to pack that stuff, or things you didn't think you would need, but then you do. Like if you get a tummy ache. And sunscreen, which I've learnt my lesson. The pinkness is still very present, but the pain is lessening. Compared to how I felt a couple of days ago, like I was on fire. And they've got some swimwear. Cooling towels, goggles, all that kind of stuff. DVC exclusive stuff, pins. Again, DVC Loungefly, Dooney & Bourke bags. Fortunately, at the moment, Victoria's more of a Loungefly person than a Dooney & Bourke person, but give her time. Victoria actually bought this yesterday when we were in Epcot, because she gets chilly in the air conditioning. We have a lot in common, but ambient temperature is not one of them, so I really like the AC on blasting as much as possible. Give me the Arctic, where she really struggles with that stuff and gets super duper chilly, so she's bought a hoodie. Were there cheaper hoodies? Yes. Did they have DVC on them that glows in the dark? No. So the DVC one it was. Anyway, coming out of La Boutique, we have Le Petit Café, named for the cafe that the geese go to in the Aristocrats. So during the morning, this serves coffee, and it's like a miniature bakery, so they've got like little cakes and treats and things. And then in the evening, it opens into like a kind of mini cocktail bar. So they do specialty cocktails, they've got a couple of beers on tap, things like that. The coffee here is fantastic, like genuinely really, really, really good. I'll take you over here and show you what's in the case. So we've got orange cream eclair, orange coffee ganache tart, wine poached pear entremet, seasonal cheesecake, and trois chocolat. They all look really good. Trois chocolat, it might be calling my name in a little bit, I'm not gonna lie. And once you've ordered your coffee or whatever, you can take it in here. I'm not gonna talk long in here because it's a chill area, but that is the Voyagers Lounge, where you can just sit and quietly do some work or hang out or wait till your room's ready or enjoy your drink, whatever you need to do. I really love coming down this corridor because they've got all of these classic photos of Walt and the family on their travels around Europe. So large bits of inspiration here. Some really cool pictures. There's amazing artwork all throughout the resort actually, and you can buy, I think, all of it. And there's like a machine in La Boutique where you can just basically pick out any of the prints that you've seen around the hotel and get them printed to size and even framed and sent to your house if you're in the US. I'm not too sure about shipping outside the US, to be honest, but if you're in America, that's pretty cool. Coming back out to the main lobby, just off the main lobby facing onto the back, there are these two little balcony areas with some seating where you can sit and chill. This one's got people in it right now, so I'm not going to go out there. The other one might be empty though. Let's go and have a look. your DVC booths over here, so if you've got any questions about DVC, you want to chat to anyone about adding points or joining or whatever, these guys are always really helpful. Yeah, so there's a couple of nice areas like this, just with this lovely seating, and just looks out over the lake at the back here. You get a really lovely view. The Skyliner. Some stuff you can do out here. Looks like someone wasn't happy with how their game of chess ended up, but you can play giant chess out here. There is a bocce ball court, which is similar to bowls. We played a game of that when we were here the other day. They have cornhole. Then we've got a couple of pools. I'll walk around these a little bit better, but you've got the quiet pool, the chill pool, the pool where they're not going to like have loud activities and cast members like corralling kids into playing games. So I think if you want to sit and read or dip your feet or actually swim, that's the best pool. Over on that side, you can just sort of see in that top corner there, that's the Beau Soleil pool. That's the no, it's not. The Beau Soleil pool is the granite pool. I don't know what the big pool's called. The big pool probably. And that is a zero entry pool with a little hot tub and a splash pad for kids. And I'm going to take you downstairs and we'll have a look at what else goes on out here. Okay, so we've just come down the stairs directly below where we were hanging out before. So this is like the main courtyard. As you walk through, you can see again, you've just got really, it's Disney, so like attention to detail is crazy. Like you've got the big logo on the floor there, you've got some really pretty swings over there to chill out on. Some tables, benches, just a lot of space. It never feels particularly busy here because again, there's just not that many rooms. And that's one of the things that really appealed to us was just how chill it felt. And it's felt chill like the whole week we've been here so far. Across the lake you can see Caribbean Beach. So that is a very brief walk away. We had dinner at Sebastian's the other night and made the mistake of taking the Skyliner over and then having to like walk back around the entire thing to be able to get to the restaurant, or we could have just walked really quickly the other way. But what are you going to do? They have a gelato stand over here that opens every day from like, I'd say like 11 until fairly late. You can get yourself a nice gelato or sorbetto. I assume I'm saying that right. And sit and enjoy that by the lake. So this is also, I think, technically the running trail that I'm on right now. Pool's just over there, the big pool, but there's lots of families in there, so I don't want to film that. Over here they have the fire pit. I think most resorts do this now, so every evening from like 7 till 7:30 they will light the campfire, obviously weather permitting, and give out marshmallows, so you can roast marshmallows by the fire. They also sell a s'mores kit for like $6, so you can make s'mores out here if you want to as well. So that's just over here. Again, just, you know, stuff that they don't have to do, but just gives you like that extra feeling of like they want you to have a good time. They're trying to make sure that you're feeling like you're getting your money's worth, because obviously Disney World holidays are not cheap. I think tiny things like that go a long way.
10 plus. Are y'all ready?
As you walk around here, you can see they've got these deck chairs. And this is where they will put up a giant inflatable screen in the evening and show movies under the stars.
Adults are welcome. Yes.
So every night they'll play a different Disney movie. You can sit and watch that, and I think they have popcorn and stuff. So Caribbean Beach, like, kind of starts here, and then this shows you how big this resort is. Goes all the way around, still going around, still going around, still going around. wraps basically the entire way around the lake to about here. And this was originally
Once again, Prince, this is going to be my last
also
H
Caribbean
bar
beach.
slide races. So if you are
And they
11
demolished
if
like
you'd like
a
to
third
come
of
and
the resort
participate,
to
come
build
on
the
up to the top of the
Riviera.
slide and meet me up there.
And then they put the Skyliner up, which is really cool. So over here we have, I'm not going to walk all the way over because it's hot. But you can see over in the distance there, they have a beach area with sand. It gets combed every morning, and they've got loungers, so you can just go and relax on sand near water, I guess, and pretend you're at a real beach. It's a smallish area, but it's nice. Here we have a pretty cool water slide and a splash pad over here. And as you come around this area, you'll see just at the bottom of the building they have like an area for you to be able to shower and change if you don't necessarily want to go back up to your room to do that afterwards. So like we went swimming the other day, and then just in these little alcoves up here there's like these big like restrooms with change facilities in them. And that was great because it meant we could just kind of get changed, chuck our wet things like in a waterproof bag in the back of the car and head out for the rest of the day. So that was really helpful to not have to go all the way back up to the bedroom and do all of that. So as we come back around to the other side of the pool, here you've got Bar Riva. Bar Riva is your pool bar, open 11 a.m. till 10 p.m. They do cocktails, they do a series of light bites as well. And they also have the refillable drinks machine if you've got your resort mug. Yeah, just gorgeous, like light, open, really, really comfy looking. Good selection of booze as well. They've got some pre-made frozen cocktails over there. Yeah, it's a really nice spot to just come and grab a really light bite to eat or get a drink. And it's right next door to Primo Piatto, which is your quick service. So I'll take you through there. So the quick service offers your usual stuff. Thanks, man. So you can mobile order here to pick up. And obviously the app will tell you when your food's ready, or you can come down and you can order direct from a server. This is one of the areas that always seems kind of busy every time I've been to it so far. But the food here is really good. So they do like a soup of the day, they do some salads, and they do like bolognese. They do a grilled vegetable pita, which used to be a skewer, and that thing was delicious and amazing. It's kind of sad that they got rid of it. But they also do pizzas, sandwiches, burgers. Kids' menus all fairly standard: burgers, cheese pizza, chicken strips, that kind of stuff. And they've got like a grab and go section over here as well, along with like a little bakery area. And more access to ice cream bars and ice cream sandwiches, which is what we want. Every room should have a little fridge with those in, and some more snacks and things just here. So that is the quick service. From here you can go up to the 10th floor, which is where Topolino's is. We do have a booking there next week for breakfast, and I'll tell you a little bit more about that when we go, but it is essentially a character breakfast where you meet Mickey, Minnie, Donald and Daisy. And yeah, a lot of people say it's like one of the best things you can eat on property, like in all of Disney World. Topolino's is like one of the absolute best places to go, so we're really looking forward to that. So no one in here at the moment, but this is the eventy room. This is like a good space for activities. You can come down here. They have some free things to do, like colouring in and painting and stuff, but then you can also do mosaic art. You can paint like money banks and things like that as well. So that's a really nice little activity room if you're just having a day at the resort and you want to do something with the kids. It's a little creative. Cool, so that is the resort in a nutshell. I think it's stunning here. I think this is probably the nicest place I've ever stayed in. Yeah, really, really good. We are doing some resort hopping while we're here. We're going to go and look around some of the resorts. We're going to hopefully spend some time at the Polynesian and the Contemporary tomorrow, and maybe stop in at the Grand Floridian as well, although I know there's a lot of construction happening in their lobby at the moment. And I think we've got another day where we're going around the boardwalk area as well, so we're going to stop in at the boardwalk inn and maybe see what the Swan and Dolphin are like as well, as much as we can anyway. Yeah, we've got some really cool things coming up. Like I say, we've got breakfast at Topolino's, we've got a visit to Space 220 Lounge, we've got reservations for Beacon Barrel, we've got Tusker House, which we've not eaten at yet, and then we're going to be visiting the parks a whole bunch more. Yeah, like we're here for another 2 weeks. So, yeah, a lot more footage of that to come. I'm sorry if it seemed a bit disjointed this first week. This is my first time vlogging anything. Victoria was really kind of like pushing me to try it, and you watch all of these people who've been doing it for years and they're really, really good at it. You know, the Adam Hattons, the Paige and Mr. Morrows, the Mammoth Clubs, you know, like all of these guys, Tim Tracker, like, you know, they've got years of experience and it seems very second nature to them. And so I'm sure mine is not quite as polished as that yet. But if you have been watching the videos, I genuinely appreciate it. It's, I'm almost treating it like home video. Like, it, you know, I'm the dad, except instead of like the big 15-pound camcorder in the 1980s, I'm carrying around my phone on a gimbal. There's been 1 or 2 challenges so far. Recording in 4K eats my phone's battery. I'm also pushing an adapted stroller most of the time, which makes kind of getting it all set up at a moment's notice kind of difficult. But these are all problems to be ironed out, and hopefully I'll kind of get more in the rhythm of it as the holiday goes on. I want to be able to watch this stuff back. I know I have found watching vlogs when prepping for my Disney trips really, really helpful. And just like a fun way to wind down in the evening, and judging by the numbers that a lot of other vloggers get, I'm guessing there's a lot of other people who feel the same way. So I realise I'm kind of casting my hat into a very crowded ring. But yeah, I genuinely appreciate anybody who's watching this who isn't just me in 5 years' time looking back at the 2025 Disney trip. So thank you. Yeah, I may film a bit more later. I don't know. I don't know what the rest of today is going to look like. The girls are still out. It is like 3:30 in the afternoon, so I'm not expecting them to be back anytime soon. I don't think I want to go to a park today just because it's Saturday and it's busy and it's hot. And we did like a 13-hour day in Epcot yesterday. Like we left at 9 a.m. and we got back well after 10. So sensible old man me thinks that a day, excuse me, not in the parks would be a good idea. Yeah, I don't know. Like I say, tomorrow we should be doing a little bit of resort hopping and who knows what else. But I'll make sure to get the camera out where I can and bring you guys along. So anyway, I'll see you in a bit.